You're watching GTV, and now it's time for this morning's session of Children's GBC with Bort the Raccoon and his very special friend from the Bearsons animated series. It's Betty Butterfly. Oh yes, also from Harry Gordon too. Enjoy! Good morning, everybody. Well, I don't know about you, but here we are. Now, welcome to Children's GBC in a cartoon studio. Now, I'm here to present the programs for a change, and today we have our very special guest who has been friends with me in the Bearsons animated series, Betty Butterfly.
Hello, everyone. Well, Borty, I'm so excited that I get to present the programs with you. So, what's the first program today, then? Sugar?
Well, it's good to have you here with us, Betty, because our first program for today, and I know that this is a bit too soon to air the Big Cook, Little Cook ones, so obviously we're having Big Cook, Little Cook today.
Big Cook? Little Cook? Sounds like a nice idea, Borty Boo.
Well, Betty, not on Children's GBC. Anyways, now, I believe that today's episode of Big Cook, Little Cook, it's all about butterfly, just like this gorgeous one here. Enjoy!
Big Cook, Little Cook, welcome to our cafe. Big Cook, Little Cook, want you to come and play. Meeting all the friends we cook for, sharing stories, trips and fun. Big Cook, Little Cook, we'll cook for everyone. See you soon.
See you soon.
Woohoo! Big Cook, Little Cook, welcome to our cafe. Big Cook, Little Cook, we'll cook for everyone. We'll cook for everyone.
And that was Big Cook, Little Cook. And wow, the cabbage butterfly looks really good. So, what's the next program, sweetie?
Well, the next program, Betty, now I believe that we're going to have a double bill of Bertie the Bat.
Bertie the Bat? I've never heard of it before. Can he fly?
Well, of course he can fly. I mean, if he was a bat and if he couldn't fly, how would he supposed to fly without his wings? Anyways, now, in the double bill of Bertie the Bat today, now we have episode 5, that's the first of them, and of course we'll have episode 6, I think it's something to do with a woman, which I didn't know, but she was giving Bertie a kiss to say thank you. But anyways, here's episode 5 first.
Bertie was quite worn out. He'd had such a busy evening flying around the sky, showing off his rainbow wings as usual, that he happy to be such good friends.
Now that was episode 5. So here we go with another one on Children's GBC. It's episode 6 of Bertie the Bat.
Bertie was feeling a bit left out towards the first evening star.
And that was Bertie the Bat. Well, mind you, he's such an awesome bat. He can fly just about anything. And he has his friends to help him along. Okay, so the next program now is going to be Brum, the little motor car.
Brum? Ooh, sounds like a very nice program. And what's the episode of it today, then? Borty Pie?
Well, Betty, in today's episode of Brum, and I believe it's called Brum and the magician.
Brum and the magician? Wow, this is going to be a special one. And Borty? If you were a magician, would I be a magician's assistant,
Well, of course you would be a great magician's assistant, Betty. You would have been a beautiful assistant who helped me with the magic. Well, that's if I know how you do magic, that is. But anyway, so here's Brum. Oh, and as I said, today's episode, Brum and the Magician, aka Robbers. Oof.
Wow, that episode was really good, and I didn't know this was also known as Robbers. Well, it is amazing to see. May I present the next program, please?
Why, of course you can, Betty. I mean, that's what that you and I are here for. Right, over to you then, Betty Boo.
Okie dokie. Here goes. Ahem. Now on Children's GBC, and it's time for play days. And in today's episode takes in the patch stop, and it's called Tabay Services.
Well, I've never heard of Tabay Services before. Yeah, but you've done an amazing job there, Betty.
Aw, thanks, Borty. You're so manly when you give me nice things too. Mwah.
It's a play bus. But where does it go? Where does it stop? Watch for the sign of the lollipop. Stop! It's the Patch Stop with Peggy Patch.
Peggy Patch is out today. She's found a patch to stop and play. See you there.
Bye!
And that was Play Days. The T-Base Services must have been a place to learn all about everyday places and objects as well. Over to you then, my darling, and I'll snuggle on you.
Oh, all right then, Betty. Yeah, I'll take over. Now on Children's GBC. Now, I may have not heard of a pounding dog before. Well, here's an episode of Boogaboo, and I believe that it has a very special guest. It's Hugh Dillon, and I think that today's story is all about a cookie box. Well, I've never heard of that story before, but I reckon it'll be good. Well, enjoy the show.
He's a real rock dog and he plays the drums in his rock and roll band. He tours the world in his vocal bus to meet the screaming fans. He's on the cover of every magazine there's ever been. A story a day. Oh
A story a day, or I just can't play.
That wood stealing Billy Bob Beaver is back. He's after my drumsticks.
A story a day.
Have you shared a book today?
That was Bookaboo. Well, that was a great story it was. Yeah, and it was stars Hugh Dillon as he rates Bookaboo a good story. Right, now the next one now is going to be another cartoon from the 60s. And I believe that today's cartoon is called Little Bundle. So yeah, it comes from Arthur and the Square Knights of a Round Table.
Ooh, Arthur and the Square Knights of the Round Table? Is it a cartoon?
Yes, it is a cartoon, Betty. Yep, you'll love this one. Yeah, 'cause it dates back to the 60s.
Oh, goody goody.
Arthur, the king of Camelot, he's the ring-a-ding-a-ling-a-ding king. Arthur, he likes to joust a lot, and he really makes the kingdom swing. Dragons run from Arthur's ranks, and the Black Knight hasn't a chance. If you're in trouble, send a cable to the hero of our fable, that's Arthur of Camelot. He took a sword from a stone, made a table round, took the bravest knights and sat them around. Then all of Camelot knew they really had a king. You're a king who could do darn near any old thing. Arthur, that's what the maidens call whenever they're lost or in distress. If you're locked up in the tower, he does rescues on the hour.
He's out with array and armor-plated dragon-slaying king.
That's Arthur, Arthur, we know an Arthur, king of Camelot. That's what the maidens call whenever they're lost or in distress. If you're locked up in a tower, he does rescues on the hour.
He's out with array and armor-plated dragon-slaying king.
That's Arthur, Arthur, we know an Arthur, king of Camelot.
And that was Arthur and the Square Knights of a Round Table. Well, mind you, we've already got one little bundle already. And yes, I know that Penelope is such a little bundle to Bertie, but Betty and Bonnie, on the other hand, they're both little bundles of the girls.
So, what's the next program then, Cupcake?
Well then, Betty, the next program now, it's Bucky O'Hare.
Ooh, goody goody goody. Bucky O'Hare? I have heard of it, but have never seen it before.
Well, you'll love this one, Betty, and it's another cartoon featuring a heroic rabbit and his friends. And today's episode is called The Complex Caper.
In another dimension, another time and space, a parallel universe is falling on its face. When out of the chaos, who else could it be but the animal adventurers from SPACE? Bucky! Captain Bucky O'Hare! Mutants and aliens and toads beware! You're looking for adventure? Well, this is it!
With Jenny, Deadeye, Blinky, and Willie to win. I said, Bucky, Captain Bucky O'Hare.
And now an update on Bucky O'Hare and the Toad Wars.
In the battle of the Anniversary, you don't know what's next. You only know amphibians are made it complex. When you check out your scanner and the evil that it bodes, there's only one course of action. Let's cook us some toads. Bucky, Captain Bucky O'Hare. He goes where no ordinary rabbit would dare. If your righteous indignation has suffered a hit, and your photon accelerator is broken a bit, and you're losing your mind, and you're having a fit, get the funky fresh rabbit who can take care of it. To Bucky, Captain Bucky O'Hare. You say Bucky, I said Bucky, Bucky O'Hare. Let's croak us some toads. Another time and space, a parallel universe is falling on its face. When out of the chaos, who else could it be but the animal adventurers from SPACE? Bucky, Captain Bucky O'Hare. Mutants and aliens and toads beware. You're looking for adventure, well this is it. With Jenny, Deadeye, Blinky, and Willie to win. I said Bucky, Captain Bucky O'Hare.
And now an update on Bucky O'Hare and the Toad Wars.
In the battle of the Anniversary, you don't know what's next. You only know amphibians are made it complex. When you check out your scanner and the evil that it bodes, there's only one course of action. Let's cook us some toads. Bucky, Captain Bucky O'Hare. He goes where no ordinary rabbit would dare. If your righteous indignation has suffered a hit, and your photon accelerator is broken a bit, and you're losing your mind, and you're having a fit, get the funky fresh rabbit who can take care of it. To Bucky, Captain Bucky O'Hare. You say Bucky, I said Bucky, Bucky O'Hare. Let's croak us some toads.
And that was Bucky O'Hare. Yeah, and it was the complex caper. Yeah, and as you can tell by the look of Betty's excited face, that means that she really has enjoyed it, though. So, anyways, now, moving on to the last programme now, and I believe that we're having the 5th episode of the programme, and it's called 5 Children and It.
Ooh, 5 children in it? Sounds interesting. What's a it?
Betty, not a it, just it. You know, a strange creature that just pops up every time when he sees the children. So now do you see, Betty? This is known as 5 Children in It. And anyway, enjoy the programme there, everyone.
Not so fast.
When you want your heart's desire, and there's nothing but the fire of a madly yearning wild imagination. When all you have to do is choose, and if you don't, you're bound to lose. Something special in your life will pass you by. Castles in the air, or a chest of purest gold. Cast aside despair, start a quest before you're old. Try wishing a little harder every day, wishing to chase the clouds away. In the twinkling of an eye, you'll grow tall or even fly. You don't know until you try, so do. And with the magic that you find, dream your dream away.
And that was 5 Children in It. Yeah, and I'm sure that we'll probably have the 6th and the last episode of that particular programme tomorrow afternoon, or whenever it's over, George, or just anybody else for that matter. Well, that's pretty much about it for this morning on Children's GBC, and I'm sure that one of our best presenters will be back again tomorrow, whoever that may be. And Benny, I'd like to say thank you very much for getting involved as being a presenter, and I'm glad that we both worked together as good presenters, really.
Aw, no problem, Borty Boo. I enjoyed presenting the programs with you. It was fantastic. I love you as a friend, my cupcake. Wah, wah, wah.
And whilst Betty, however, is just snuggling onto me as well as kissing me. But I think we better end children's GBC before things gets a bit mushy. But anyways, this is Bort Racoon and Betty Butterfly signing off. Well, bye-bye, everyone. See you real soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye, everyone. See you soon. Tee-hee-hee.
This is GTV, and we hope you enjoyed Children's GBC with Bort and Betty. I'm in love, but excuse me, Betty's not my girlfriend. Bonnie is. Oh, sorry, Bort. I was just joking. Not funny, Doc. Not funny, Mr. Announcer. And I'm not laughing. So you need to get yourself sorted, because your brain is like a screw loose. Oh! How dare you, Bort? Get out of the cartoon studio. Whatever. Anyways, I'm very sorry about this. Now, as I was saying, now, this is GTV, and now it's time for today's episode of Boo! You stink! Here's an episode of Neighbours.